for this drive along episode, since I'm currently leaving the VA clinic here. I had an appointment for my eye exam, my annual eye exam, and also this time they were checking situations. So I don't know if you guys have been to the eye doctor recently, but it's like really high tech now. They have you in this chair thing, they have you look at this thing, and then, you know, he looks at your eyes and shines a little light in it and stuff, and it was like reminding me of the scene from Blade Runner. But the good news is, okay, from what you can tell, no damage, which is a very, very big thing. Just to explain to you what he explained to me about diabetes and the eyes and why it's so important. He was saying that diabetes, a lot of people think it's like a sugar disease. I don't know, I'm about to give up. It's like Metro's not giving me connections or anything. Keeps cutting out. We're gonna try again. Hopefully now that I'm on the road, maybe it'll be better, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's just Metro. Metro somehow, since they got acquired by T-Mobile, has been limiting the connections or something to the Metro. I don't know. It just seems like it's gotten worse. But anyhow, I had the eye exam, and the doctor was explaining to me what they're looking for, especially with the diabetes diagnosis. So what they do essentially is they check your eyes inside to look at the blood vessels, because diabetes, he was saying a lot of people think it's a sugar issue, but it's really a blood vessel issue. The sugar and other things that you eat can end up affecting your sugar level, and you know what happens is the blood causes problems with your blood vessels. Like, it causes them to become brittle and they burst, so you're bleeding all over the place inside you, and that's what the danger is with diabetes. So the good news is, he says that, you know, as far as he could tell and stuff, my eyes are okay. There's no rips, no nothing. Blood vessels aren't busted, you know, so that's a good sign. That's good. The pressure check they do on your eye was good. So, you know, those are all positive. So I'm like, at least, you know, with the diabetes, my diagnosis and stuff, it hasn't progressed to the point where it's damaging blood vessels as far as they can tell. Now, he was saying, like, the reason they check the eyes for that is there's no real way for them to look inside your body at your blood vessels. And he says the numbers that they do, the A1C and everything else, that's kind of a general guideline, but they really can't tell because it behaves differently with different people. How they can tell is by looking at the actual blood vessels. And your eyes are the only place in your body where they can actually look inside and see the status of the blood vessels in you. And if they see that it's all busted, then, you know, there's something wrong, you know, the diabetes. But the other thing he was saying was that, you know, when they look in there, if they see the damage, it's already occurred. It's not something that, you know, that it's basically after the fact. So if the eye doctor sees that you're bleeding, you know, that your blood vessels are all busted, it's a little bit late. So with my eyes not being bloody and stuff, that's a good sign. And so I'm going to continue with my dieting and you know, walking and stuff to try to get it under control, because health-wise I'm feeling a little bit better, you know, than I was initially when all this was going on. You know, I had already mentioned that I thought there was something wrong with my health, which is why I you know, wasn't too shocked when they gave me the diabetes diagnosis. But since then, I'm a lot more careful in what I eat, and I try to, you know, basically exercise and stuff and try to get myself back into shape. So I'm a lot more in tune to my body. And I think I'm on the right track. You know, I've lost about 8 pounds, trying to lose about 30, you know, by the time this is all over, and maintain my weight at that level. That would put me at about 185 to 190 pounds, which is still heavy. You know, I don't know if you know, that's like the weight of a heavyweight boxer. It would put me in a match with Mike Tyson. I'd get my butt whooped. But that's what 180, 185 is a heavyweight boxer. So you know, I think if I go below that, I'll be like ultra skinny. But you know, they say that a man should have between like, I think between 5 to 15 body mass index, you know, that number. And that's considered a very healthy man, or a healthy man. And right now I'm at roughly 30. So I'm at the obese or almost obese level. So I could use, you know, losing 15 points. That would put me at 15, which would be on the high end for a man. But we'll see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm continuing to keep my fingers crossed, and planning on continuing the pattern. Seeing if I can't try to get roughly 10 pounds a week, or a little bit less than 10. I think if I can hit 7 a week, that would be good, you know. Then it might just take me longer than 3 months. But they're going to do the follow-up A1C test in about 2.5 months from now, so we'll know if I'm heading in the right direction or not. But at least diabetic-wise, for the eyes, doctor's giving me good prognosis, so that's good. Although my vision did get worse, so prescription-wise, it's going to have to go up a little bit. But the doctor was telling me that, you know, if you're diabetic and stuff, it could change depending on, you know, like if my numbers go up or down on the diabetes with the A1C level. So he says if I continue to eat well and stuff, my eyes could end up getting worse as they return back to normal, you know, because the prescription that he's giving me is for where I am right now, which to me wouldn't be a bad thing, you know. It would mean that I'm becoming more healthy, so I'm prepared for that. And I guess the main thing is just to monitor my own health and see if I still wake up with a dry mouth, if I have to urinate a lot, if, you know, if I'm constantly thirsty. Those are all like symptoms. I'm just basically a lot more in tune. I want to thank you all for your well wishes, all the encouragement, all of you who are giving me advice and suggestions. I know some of you might think I'm ignoring your suggestions. I'm not. I'm reading them all, processing. But ultimately, I have to try to come up with a plan that I can live with, you know, because it's a change of lifestyle. And I don't want to lock myself into having to take insulin and stuff. Unless they basically tell me if I don't do it, I'm dead. But then, you know, I still might decide not to take it. And you're like, why would you do that? It has to do with making a choice in your life, you know? Like right now, the VA, by the way, if you're a veteran out there, the VA is making it all veterans eligible, you know, all veterans being serviced through the VA are now eligible for COVID shots. So I put out that little PDA, a public announcement. If you would like your COVID shot, contact your VA facility if you're a veteran. See what they can do for you. They offered it for me. I'm still declining as of right now. You know, I know some people say I should get it, but you're looking at a guy that's trying not to take insulin or any medication for diabetes. And I know I do believe COVID is real. I do believe all the numbers and stuff, and I believe that the vaccine can help you. But on a personal level, you know, on just me and how I look at life and stuff, right now, I'll hold off on the vaccine. I may take it in the future, but right now, I don't want the vaccine. I'll let somebody who may need it more than me take it, but also just personal choice. If I don't have to take it, I won't take it, and I may not take it. And if I get COVID, I get COVID. You know, pray. I guess that's all I can do. But in the meantime, my decision right now is to bypass it. Even though a lot of my friends are medical and they do take it and they recommend taking it, and I myself, you know, I think that it's a personal choice. I do believe the vaccine is effective, but there's some complications that can occur with it, and I'm not sure I want to deal with those complications. You know, but the other issue is just my own personal belief. You know, I think when it's your time, it's your time. So, thank you all for tuning in. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you are a new viewer and haven't subscribed, make sure you tap that notification button and subscribe. I'm trying to get the channel back on track. So until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. And remember, we are now living past Blade Runner. That movie initially took place in the year 2020. It's now 2021. So, replicants are here now. Be on the lookout. Check their eyes. Until next time, take care. God bless you all. Have a great day now. Bye-bye.